Well, I'm back on this field I was last time, since they've got the tobacco planted. There's the first blunt, and it's a pretty cool one. A little bit of purple on the base, looks like. Keep looking. Hopefully find another dovetail today. That'd be sweet. Well, here's the next thing I woke up on. You can tell what it is. Pretty cool. Alright. Now, there's the third thing I've found. Still looking for one with a tip and a base, but we'll take that. They'd get her done with whatever they were doing. There's piece number 4. I ain't even finding too many broken stuff. I may have 2 fragments, 4 blunts. I suspect it's number 5, but I ain't just 100% sure because it's in the ground. Let's see about it. Oh, it's got stuff on the end of it. Hey. I'll take that. He's not perfect, but I'm not looking, I'm not settling for perfect. I'll take them all. My nose is running. Let's keep looking. There's number 5, I believe. It's cool colors. It's a cool artifact. There's potential. It ain't just gonna be perfect, but it looks to be a knife. Hey, that's not bad. Well, it's chunky. It's probably on the side of a tool, but I was wanting to have a knife made out of it. Alright, let's keep after them. I just picked this up. Didn't know I had a working end on it. Handful. Here's another one. This is number. I think I picked up one more that I didn't get on video. I couldn't tell what it was before I picked it up. Some of them you can, some of them you can't. I think this was like number 7, I believe it is. Alright. The wind's got terrible. I finally walked up on a good looking little point. Pretty decent. I've got a ton of blunts. I just quit recording them. Just show them in a cleanup here in a little bit. Yeah. That ain't it. That's one of them. Right there it is. Well, I found that piece since I had the camera on last. It's complete. It's just kind of rough. Here's the other blunt. It's a pretty neat piece. I'll keep looking. Here's a cleanup. This is from today, but this is from a day or 2 ago. Working in an area, and I stopped in a field that I found some pretty good pieces in the past, but I don't hunt it all the time because they've got it in 1 year in beans, 1 year in corn, and they rarely ever plow it anymore. But this time they did disc it, and I stopped there. It's one that I don't even hardly drive by no more because it's sparse, but nevertheless I've got some really good things I found from there. But luckily I found it plowed or disc, and it was in corn, but I found those few pieces. Glad to have them. This is what I found today at a place I call Slim Cat. The reason I call it that is I actually went there one day and I thought there was this bobcat that had the worst luck of any feline that I ever seen. It looked like it attempted to jump over a fence, and it got hung. Its hind legs got hung in the top strand of the fence. And it couldn't get itself loose, and died there. Found this on that site today. Shame it was broken. That's a bigger marble than usual. It's about the size of a nickel, a little bit bigger than a dime. I think that was broken. But look at all the blunts. 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12 today. Anyway, the cat had done already wilted, I call it. So that's he was looking pretty slim. This is a neat piece right here. Look at the color in it. Get wet, you can tell more about it. It's pretty. It ain't on the other side though. Yeah, it's pretty neat blunts. But anyway, yeah, he had done wilted, and there was actually some people that came up, and I questioned that cat having such a bad day, and they laughed it off and said no, there had actually been a competition of sorts, and I was unaware of it, but it was a thing where they have a competition to see who is either acquire the most cats or the biggest cat, and they had participated in that contest and had got that cat, and can't remember whether they said they won the competition or placed in it, one or the other. That's a neat blunt right there. But they had actually placed that cat there. That was their disposal method, was to tie it up on the fence like that. And I reckon people used to use that as a means of no trespassing in the past, as they was talking more and more about it. I learned some stuff that day. That's a pretty neat drill. Anyway, these few points right here, not too awful bad, but nothing right home about it. Old damage. Nice tip on it though. Pretty good piece. I'm always glad to find any of them, but on a site where it's predominantly blunts and repurposed things, I get a thrill out of finding one that's actually got a tip and a base. That's a pretty decent point right there. See it better laying on the red than you can in my hand, but anyway, I was glad to find them. Yeah, I'll go back if it gets some rain in time. It was still plenty dirty. They got it planted, but it was plenty dirty still. It could use a lot of washing, because I know that field is kind of on a sidling ground, and when we get some heavy rains, it makes some real good gullies in that field. Not good for the farmer, but good for me. Anyway, I'm glad to have those things, and I'd say that one's the best blot in my opinion today. Alright, I'll keep on searching whenever I can.